drinking, and she just drink like girly wine. So she's really healthy for her age. And it's crazy because she always talk to me about when her and my father passed away and this and that. And I'm like, I'm probably gonna go before you. My father, he has two bad kidneys.
Was he doing dialysis?
Yeah. That man, he has two bad kidneys, and he still think he the baddest man in the world. I'm like, you ain't young no more. He did about 20 years in the army. He's really my stepfather, but he's more of a real father to me. So I actually take after that man. You know, everything, all his good ways. I took everything. He used to show me everything. He used to whoop my butt when I was bad. So, and he used to show me how to fight everything. He always told me never be afraid of anybody. And he also always told me never lie to him. Because if I lie, if I don't lie, it's easier for me to get out of it than if I do lie.
As a parent, you'd rather for your kid to tell you the truth than lie to you.
Right. And then when I was a teenager, he used to take me with him, and we used to go to the park, have man-on-man talks. He'd be like, "You want a shot?" Or he used to do that. He said he would rather for me to, do stuff like that with him than to go out in the street and get busted. And
Yeah.
he didn't. He introduced me to having a couple shots, but and a pull of a cigarette. But that's
You did
about
it with
it.
him. That way you didn't abuse it.
Right? Yeah.
You do, and you were with somebody to show you how to handle it.
Right. Right. He really taught me how to be a man. And Lisa, my kid's mother, we've been together for 19 years. When I first met her, it was just her and my stepdaughter. My stepdaughter was, she was 4 going on 5. Now she's 24 years old. She don't graduated from college and everything, man.
Excellent.
And that girl loved me to death.
Excellent.
It's funny how you young and wild and you don't really care about too much, but then you grow up, start having kids, and then life starts making sense to you.
Everything changes.
Turn out a little bit. No, you ain't gotta turn all the way down. Turn it down. Are you recording me? Let me see. You are recording me.
Oh, dude.
I'll be so glad when football season come back.
What's your favorite pro team?
Man, I'm a New York Giants fan, man. And we ain't been doing too good lately, but hopefully Russell Wilson surprised us this year. We signed Russell Wilson for 1 year.
I don't know how much help because you didn't get a whole lot of help to go with it.
Right. Because we also got James Winston, and he's the king of interceptions. That's why he can't. That's why he can't never start for nobody. He's the king of
Also
interceptions.
can throw something too.
Right. He can. Yeah. That'd be the one dude that'll throw for like 50 interceptions and 40 touchdowns.
He's done it.
Then we got the rookie.
Did you drafted?
Yeah.
He's not gonna see the field this year.
See, I really don't watch college like that. So my best friend, who's also a Giants fan, he's like, man, we need to get this dude on TV, yo. He analyzes everything down to the crumbs, man. But I always, when it comes to the college players, I always, get his info on them. So everybody thought we was gonna get Shador. Shador's not as good as as everybody. He's probably that good on a college level, but I don't know.
One thing I found, it's hard to judge a quarterback.
It is
It's hard
because
to judge that talent on the NFL level. What they can do on the NFL level.
exactly. Sometimes it's the whole team, the scheme,
The coaches, everything.
right? Like Daniel Jones, we shouldn't have never drafted Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones wasn't even good in college. I don't know what's the name was thinking at that time.
And tried to force him to be good.
Right. And that was 6 years wasted with him.
And a whole lot of money.
I had rather start Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod Taylor was way better than him.
You had a choice. You either give that money to Daniel Jones or Saquon Barkley.
And they gave it to the wrong person. Man. I didn't like that decision at all. That decision, the way I felt about that decision was the same way I felt back in the day when we traded OBJ.
Yeah.
That was a mistake, man. OBJ ain't been the same since we traded him. He got a ring with the Rams, but other than that, he's pretty much washed up right now. He was with Miami last year, but not for long. I think we should take him back.
Yeah.
As at least a third or fourth, or put him in the slot or something. Back when I was young, I used to watch all sports except baseball. Still to this day, I hate baseball, but right now all I really watch now is just football.
Yeah.
I catch basketball. I know the Knicks is in the playoffs, and they almost made it. Pacers got to them, but I watch basketball and I watch UFC and wrestling. And my kids, well, his mother, she watches wrestling also. So, I've been watching wrestling since I was 3 years old, and I never thought I'd find a female that watch it too. Most females like, why you watch that fake stuff?
Yeah.
But she love it more than I do.
They got some characters out there.
Yeah,
and they got some good-looking females out there wrestling now too.
Yeah, and they not divas anymore. They do the same thing the men do. They have ladders and chair matches and all that stuff, man. Back in the day, with the divas used to be panties on a pole match and fighting in gravy. Now they fight like the men do. They bashing each other with chairs and all kinds of stuff. The rest of the world don't love Hulk Hogan no more, though. Once we found out he's a racist.
But he ain't got old. Nobody wants to see him.
Don't pinch him. It's Friday. I'm going to relax, have some drinks, maybe listen to music. So you from Georgia, man?
I grew up in Alabama.
Oh, okay.
And moved to Atlanta, and when I finished college, and been here ever since.
Oh, it's kind of hard for people like us that's from the north. We move to the south. It's a little different,
Yeah, it is. It is.
a lot of stuff we're not used to.
How long you been here? How
Uh,
many years?
We've been here since 2008.
Okay.
And where you picked me up from, we've been living there for 15 years, almost 16. So, and people, it's funny. I tell people, Uber drivers and stuff, yeah, I've been living here for 15 years. Are you kidding me? And I'm like, what? Y'all move around a lot out here? I guess they do because a lot of the places rent be going up and this and that, and I don't know, but yeah, we've been there.
People move for a better deal.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
don't take care of the place like they're supposed to. It's a different reason.
See now,
Job changes.
yeah, everything ain't the same no more. When we first moved to that complex, we had a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom for $565.
Not anymore.
Right. Now we got a 3-bedroom. We paying $1,600, but if you new coming in, you paying $2,400. And that complex is not really, it's not worth $2,400. That place is just one big leak. Every time you turn around, something is busting and leaking. See,
moving is tough to do, man. Gosh, that's hard work.
It is because we've been wanting to move back up north for the past, like a little bit after, since 2021. And it's not because I don't like it out here. It's just that I have 2 kids with special needs, with autism, and these schools and stuff is not equipped for these kids out here, man. It's
gotta find only certain schools are. Not all schools are.
Yeah, like we have whole schools up there for kids with special needs. Out here, they have classrooms. I'll definitely go back up north, but I'm not going back to the hood.
Well, the weather is sure different.
I got a whole Greyhound crew. I know people up there, man. You gotta do something mad wrong